You're still watching Ways. Now we have Uti in the building before we go on. How are you? What happened?
My car just won't let me be great.
Okay. but at least you're looking great.
Do you know what I mean? Like
we need a new one.
New car. We need a new car. I totally agree.
And it's coming before the end of this year.
Amen. From your lips to God's ears.
He hears it.
But yeah, good day, busy, busy. What day of the week is it? I've lost track.
Today's Wednesday.
Today's Wednesday. Okay. It's busy. Every day just blurs into one. Like I wake up, this is me, this is my laptop. I pick up the laptop until I fall asleep. That's what happens. So somewhere in between, you try to remember. Like I talked about the intermittent fasting, so I eat like every 24 hours. So I may not eat in a day. The day I don't eat, like I'm just there, I'm working the whole time. So
wow.
Yeah, but it's all good.
Okay, this is for you. Go bananas! Because on August 25th is National Banana Split Day. Give your taste bud the thrill of delicious ice cream and luscious chocolate covering a fresh banana topped off with nuts, a cherry, and whipped cream. Surprisingly, the original banana split wasn't created in an ice cream parlor, but a pharmacy in 1904. Banana splits were the brainchild of David Evans Strickler, a pharmacist apprentice who enjoyed experimenting with new soda fountain sundae in his free time. They were so popular with the college crowd that students willingly paid 10 cents, double the price of the normal sundae. So try a banana split and you'll understand why this amazing dessert is a classic. So for people that are not eating, please eat this one. Why? Because it's important to, I was fasting until the doctor told me, Auntie, if you die, you die.
Yeah, but I mean,
so I had to stop.
Even when you fast, you do have to eat. You have to make up for what you're not eating or for the periods you're not eating, but in a sensible way. So I don't know that I would say eat banana splits. I eat once every 24 to 36 hours, depending on how I'm feeling.
So that's the thing, Uti. I said I can't even try that now because actually I had a very bad eating habit. I can go all day without eating. And it was telling on my health, so I had to. So now I'm being monitored. Have you eaten? Have you eaten? It has to be like that.
But I hate bananas. I don't understand bananas. I can't stand them. The smell makes me sick. I don't like the look of them. It's funny, I can eat plantains, but I don't understand bananas. It doesn't work for me. I don't like it.
It's okay. When you start going, I don't like the look of it.
Wait.
I love bananas, And
do you know why I said this girl is trouble? See?
But when you start mixing it with any other thing, count me out. Just give me banana. That's simple. But
so it means you can't take
banana
parfait.
Is sweet enough.
You can't take parfait, yogurt parfait. You can dice your bananas in it, put some what's it called?
Banana.
Coconuts.
That's all.
No, people are not there. Don't worry.
Yeah.
The day is for me. All right.
You can enjoy it in all its shapes and looks. Thank you.
Elsie, what did you find person in news?
Oh, that's true. There's that segment.
Yes, there is.
So human rights lawyer Femi Falana has advised the federal government to meet the demand of the striking doctors. Yeah. So contrary to the government's claim and some media reports, the senior advocate of Nigeria said that the National Industrial Court in Abuja did not grant the order of interim injunction stopping the strike. Rather, the court in its ruling said the federal government and the doctors to suspend all forms of hostilities forthwith, pending the hearing and determination of the motion on notice. So I like this story. You know why? Because the government would always raise their hand and their leg and all their body to shout false news, false information. It's fake news that is causing, but they were the chief in charge of this false news spreading, because immediately after the court ruling, they put out a press release from them, signed by one Chris something to say the court has said that they must go back to work. That is peddling false news.
That was not what even the court said.
You know,
I took that story. What the court said was that all parties should calm down. That was not go back to work.
But I think, for me, the more important thing is how we treat our doctors. This is such a critical... I saw a video, I think it was this morning or yesterday, Saudi Arabia video. And it's not a new thing for doctors to go to the Middle East, or in fact to go abroad. But when are we going to wake up and smell the coffee? Oh, excuse me. When is the government going to wake up and smell the coffee and say, you know what? We are... In fact, we've passed critical mass point now, because I think during COVID, the statistics of... the doctor ratio to the populace is crazy. So I can't even believe that we're still having these kinds of conversations at this point in time. Unbelievable.
Sad. Oti, let's hear your story.
Well, we're talking security today, so I thought, if anything reminded me recent times that we're not safe, was the NDA, the bandits. You know, they have various names now. There's terrorists, there's herdsmen, there's bandits.
Unknown gunmen.
Unknown gunmen.
Don't call them criminals. Or
you know.
Unknown gunmen.
So they are called by many names, but whichever they were, stormed the NDA. Now, if the NDA is not safe, ladies and gentlemen,
yeah, it's not
what's
safe.
remaining? So, you know, like, where are we going to go? But the story, unfortunately, when that abduction happened, a Major Datong was reported to have been kidnapped. And somewhere towards yesterday evening, stories were everywhere that his body had been found. And then this morning, we got a report from FIJ Nigeria, who claims that the story was false, and that he hasn't been found. He's still alive. They're still negotiating, and they've been providing proof of life to his family. So they've asked for a spokesperson, and they've been negotiating with that spokesperson. They've refused to speak to anybody else apart from the spokesperson, but they are constantly providing proof of life that he's still alive. So it's an unfolding story. We hope that he will be found. Well, whatever the negotiation, I think they were asking for 200 million.
Yeah, 200 million.
You know, it's business, and business is booming. So we watch the story and see where it ends up.
You know, I was just saying to you that this story, I do not even understand who to believe anymore. Because Femi Fanikayode has posted on his Instagram page.
He was one of the first people,
saying that this person is, that is so sad what has happened, that the person has been killed and all of that. So who do we truly believe now at this point?
Femi, what do you call him?
Femi Fanikayode.
He's not a reliable person in terms of information. And when it comes to FIJ, we know the owners and their exclusive reports. So until another media house comes out to tell me he's dead, I would believe the journalist.
And in fact, some of the media houses who had reported he had died,
they came to they've gone to repeal this.
They probably even got it from our uncle's page.
Yes. Elsie, I'm not with you.
You like to look for trouble.
So Plateau State, this is also sad because we're talking security today. Some mourners had taken their corpse to the assembly, the Plateau State Assembly, crying that they are tired of the continuous attack on their community. And of course, this local government is Yelwazagam in Jos North local government area of the state. They were attacked by hoodlums. They killed at least 35 people. You need to see the pictures, so gory. They took the dead bodies the members of the community have cried to the assembly, and they're saying that they should liaise with the government to stop and tackle this menace because it's really bad. I think in in a bid to also control the insecurity happening in the state in Jos, the governor has reinstated a 24-hour curfew and is begging the people that please they should go back. Let them not allow the hoodlums take advantage of the situation and further cause a lot of mayhem. Jos used to be the most peaceful, the most beautiful. A lot of foreigners lived in Jos because of the weather. It's so cold and all of that. I do not know how. This thing started like a joke. Because my oldest sister, our very first born in my family, lived in Jos with her family for years. It was almost like he was already lost there. Even the second born, my brother, before he passed, he lived in Jos. Do you understand? So this place had not been any. So when the crisis in Jos started, we were used to the Kaduna one. We thought it was a joke. But look at it now, how many years down the line today? It's almost like on a daily basis. Because I remember then, my older brother would say that, he has to travel a certain time to come to Kaduna. Why? Because that if there's a time there's a time you pass that road, that just Kaduna road, that all these headsmen would attack and all of that. It was like a normal thing we could navigate. We could how this thing now turned into what it is today. I still cannot wrap my head around.
But isn't that how Nigeria is in general? If it's not on our doorstep, we don't confront it. When it's all little by little, it's sprinklings, it's a couple of things, we just look away. And this is, for me, it always feels like we're on the, what's it called now? On the precipice of another crisis. Every single time. And I ask myself, oh government of ours, what are you guys doing? Because I don't even understand how, I read it this morning, 30 people killed in their sleep. And, you know, we have largely become desensitized to this information of people dying in this country. But those videos and pictures that were online today were really, really gory. And for me, I couldn't avoid it because I have so many people that shop for me in Jos. So everybody's WhatsApp status, this is all I'm seeing. And like, we have to keep talking. I mean, this is why we're here. This is why Ways exists. We have to keep lending our voices to these topics because we can't be silent. Because in this country, we're guilty. Tomorrow, we've moved on. Because there may be another 200 next week. So we've just moved on. Yeah. And people are dying. Parts of this country are almost inhabitable. And people are still living their lives, living their best lives, in fact.
You know what, on that note, we'll take a break. When we return from the break, we're talking security. Stay with us, we'll be right back.